What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, Go Black to Africa. So I want to talk about an issue that many African countries, the people suffer. Suffer because they have a life expectancy about 60 years or even less. Now the question of it is, does that have an impact on the diaspora who's coming, and will it lower their life expectancy from the countries they come from? You know, being my wife is a physician, and she talks to people about their health, and she recommends and prescribes various things to build their health. There's a couple things that I take note of while I've been to 26 African countries. Africa has a lack of vegetables. Now, I'm not saying they don't have vegetables. In their diet, they don't eat vegetables. It's meat and starch. On the other side of that, we know, based upon the World Health Organization, that many of the African countries may suffer because a lack of good medical facilities, or a lack of a good diet, a lack of substance to where they have a means to live in healthy air, healthy water, as well as the food. But I know that there's many diasporans out here who are moving to African countries from these Western worlds. Does it play a part on their life expectancy by coming into these countries that may have a lack thereof? African Americans, brothers and sisters in Canada, the UK, you come into these African countries, and if you are sickly and you are going to come here and thinking you're going to change up your diet, you might find it might be a hard task to do. Well, I'll say this right here. You can find many places in each country that you have the wealthy, the middle class, as well as the poor. And now we know even in the poor in America, many of the poor people, they have a lack of health care to where they don't get the benefits where most people might have a job that pays for insurance or have the money to be able to pay for doctor's visits, etc. I don't know, but we must admit that when we're looking out here in busy traffic, when I'm smelling the exhaust because of being in inner cities, or you can't drink the water straight out of the tap, that you best drink water out of a bottle, that sometimes those things can weigh on your health. Now, I know I have been in some countries and I had gotten sick because of having a taste of the water. Basically, they wash some food or serve tea, or you buy juice that's in the bottle mixed with water or what have you, you could get sick, which is not a happy thing. Most definitely is not a happy thing. What I find though, you best bring your antibiotics, because your antibiotics is going to kill those bugs that are in your stomach that cause you to have, as we say back in the day, 7-day shitters. Something that's never good. But let me get back to the health of most Africans. Because of the diet, the health of eating, or their health, the lack thereof, because of meats and starches, diabetes, high blood pressure is a big factor in a lot of the African countries. And saying that, just like in America, many of our brothers and sisters who suffer from such, you're going to find this is what weighs on your organs. Diabetes play a terrible act of vengeance against your heart, your kidneys. Blood pressure most definitely plays a part on your plays a part. Little boy done grabbed my arm, like, hold up. You know, plays a part with high blood pressure, of potential of getting a stroke, potential of having heart attacks, and other severe issues that may weigh on your body. Now, it's time for Africa to start educating their people that these heavy starches, fufus, kenkeis, whether it's bankus, whether it's breads, whether it is, I'm trying to go to the east of Africa, where they eat rice. Rice is consumed very heavily in African countries. But these starches play havoc. But let me say another thing that plays havoc to the diabetes and that gives you diabetes. And that is sweet drinks. I'm gonna tell you, the consumption of water I find is lacking. Dehydration is huge. Dehydration is huge. And what you're gonna find is, when we say black don't crack, you better think twice, because in Africa, black do crack. And it cracks because dehydration. The other thing by them drinking the sweet sodas is it also exacerbates the problem of diabetes. Something that we all need to look out for. In America, in the black community, have the same suffering. Is it coincidence that we suffer from these same things? Now, there are African countries that eat a better healthy diet, I find, more on the east of Africa than the west. Now, y'all don't hate on me. Or you find more, even on the west, that are out in the villages that eats more healthier, because they're not affording or can afford to eat a lot of junk foods that you find here in the city. So life expectancy on an expat is crucial when you come here, and if you are sickly, you're gonna find that it can exacerbate your issues, your health. This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa.
Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it.